Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And for a night, Allie, take it away.
Hey.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Jones with the ball. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. And some teams a little slow out of the gate, Smitty, including a couple of contenders.
BA, if you're a true contender, you're not concerned at this stage. You know there's a lot of season left to turn things around.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic outside. Misses the three. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Tatum finds McCollum. Over Jones. McCollum's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Garnett.
Minnesota foul. Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns. Able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
It's stolen. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Jones. Here's Wilkins. Back to Jones. Can't get it to fall. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. For three, McCollum. The Clippers grab the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Tatum from long range. Wilkins with a rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
For three, Hardaway. Doncic grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. McCollum pass to Towns. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Hardaway's shot is good.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
The loudest and craziest fans. Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your Timberwolves Texans.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. In the third spot, Minnesota.
You gotta love the way they protect the basket. Anybody who attempts a shot around the rim is always looking out for the swat.
Here's Doncic. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Going inside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Outside Jones. Oh, nice D from McCollum.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
The kick to Tatum. Second chance effort. It's stolen away. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Garnett. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Doncic. Counted.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Doncic against Hardaway. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Wolves ball.
The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Doncic passes to Towns. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Outside Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
The first free throw is good. Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. LaMelo Ball comes in for C.J. McCollum. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Smith against Ball. And too long on the shot. Minnesota in the lead. Now Doncic. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Toppin, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Powell in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Barnes is checked in. Pass to McKee. Kuzma with the ball. He's against Toppin.
That's the aggression they want to see from Kuzma. No fear, no hesitation.
Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kyle Kuzma. At the line for 2.
Shoot.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
Pass to Toppin. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Outside Barnes. He takes it in to the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the tray.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's gotten better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Ball. Bridges, right side. Back to Ball. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Robinson, a screen on ball. Smith against Powell. He's good with a little jumper in close.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Williams with the screen. And it's Ball with the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
The three, Smith. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
The Clippers trail. Here's Barnes. Williams grabs the board. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Kuzma outside. Screen by Robinson. Kuzma, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now here's Ball. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
"20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Powell. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Powell. No good off the glass. Ball with it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Well, yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 4. They've got Kuminga. C.J. McCollum is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Towns in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
On the wing, Jones. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
They get the rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Up and over Hardaway. And it's Doncic missing. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Now here's Jones. McCollum defends. Jones misses.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Hardaway.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble? Whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Towns a screen on Hardaway. Doncic passes to Tatum. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Oh, and Towns with the block.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Tatum finds Towns. Here's Kuminga. Here's McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 4 to shoot from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Kennard, he's checked in for McCollum.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Luke Kennard.
Hardaway into the lane. Over Doncic. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Jones. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and Towns with the block. Tatum from long range. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Wilkins. Hits the front of the rim and out.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded, and he converts the layup. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here's Hardaway. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Kennard outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Kennard. Clock at 6. Towns finds Doncic. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Towns.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Looking to win the run. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Jones. Looking to get back on track. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Doncic. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 14 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Robinson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Smith comes in for Jones. Pass to Robinson. Now Hardaway, guarded by Doncic. Here's Garnett. He had 28 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
He was a shot blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Tatum passes to Doncic. Back to Tatum. With the drive. And then Tatum slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Garnett. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Minnesota, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. It's Doncic with a drive. Here's Kennard. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Garnett, that's good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Fans, the loudest section gets free pizza. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming on.
And here's Minnesota now. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. Ball with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And he's going for the lob. Ball with a steal. Here's Bridges. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Barnes. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-4 run. Ball passes to Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Smith outside. It's tipped. Ball passes to Powell. Kuzma against Tatum.
2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Powell. Smith no good. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the 3-point line in the second quarter. Ball passes to Tatum. To the inside. Here's Williams. He's off on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Barnes with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Robinson on the wing. Pass to McKee. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits the back iron. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 17-4 run. Barnes against Williams. Stolen by Bridges. Left side Tatum. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ball against Barnes. Here's Tatum. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's McKee. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half.
I love the energy out of him thus far. Piling up the blocks, not allowing shooters to get comfortable, and cleaning up the boards. He's giving a full effort. I don't see him slowing down in the second half either.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. In the East, Tim Duncan.
He's been tremendous, Ernie. A big man who plays big. That's a rarity in today's game. He takes up the space. He can be physical, night in and night out. He finds a way to be effective on both ends.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Towns, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Now Jones. Looking to get it going. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Doncic outside. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
And here's Jones. There's the drive. No good there. Oh, nice D from McCollum. Out left to the wing. Fades. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And that's what you call the modern big. Towns pairs his inside game with a smooth outside shot.
To the middle. Here's Garnett. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Tatum from long range. Rebound by the Clippers.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hardaway, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Towns a screen on Hardaway. Doncic passes to McCollum. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Now here's Jones. McCollum defends. Divac. And the layup falls.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish. And that's a double-double for him now.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And over over the last few years, Smitty. Rising number of stars and forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
No, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams, but we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outside Jones. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Tatum. The ball's knocked loose. Clock at 4. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Jones. The shot comes out. Oh, nice D from McCollum. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. They grab their own miss. Doncic outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Divac. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked. Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kuzma comes in for Jones. Robinson against Towns. Doncic outside. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. McCollum outside. Fires from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. The Clippers shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Kuminga. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. There's McCollum at the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now Kuzma. Pass to Wilkins. Robinson in the post. Towns on him. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Ball. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. To the paint. Here's Smith. Blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Clippers ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
fades and shoots.
Active on defense. When Powell puts forth this type of effort, it distracts shooters.
And here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Ball's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside Robinson. Smith with it. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the layup. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And Ball gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
2 minutes remaining in the
Barnes
third.
goes in
2 minutes.
to the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Ball outside. Powell right side. Pass to Toppin. 1:39 left in the third quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Barnes against Bridges. Outside Barnes. Kuzma with a screen on Bridges. Barnes goes in. And the layup is good off the glass. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Here's Ball. Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Smith against Williams. Minnesota with a rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ball passes to Williams. Fades back. And McKee pulls it down. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kuminga comes in for Toppin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Powell. And the Clippers making a change here. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wilkins. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Ball. Doncic on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Robinson. Williams defending. With 1 on the clock. Wilkins out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Clippers substitution.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. All right.
Your Timberwolves.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. It's going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got LaMelo Ball. Kuminga is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. And there's the call on the mellow ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, C.J. McCollum.
Ball against Hardaway. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. And it's Tatum missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Back to Jones. Hardaway on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Towns. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times. Tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
To the right side. McCollum outside. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Wilkins. And there's a pick. Here's Jones. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. Doncic is checked in for Ball. Here's Jones. 4 on the clock. From 10 feet away. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Doncic's shot is good.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Jones. Oh, and Towns with the block. Pass to Divac. Here's Garnett on the wing. Jones. There's a screen. Over McCollum. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Here's Jones. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Jones. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Now Doncic. Towns passes to Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound Minnesota. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Towns. Pass to Doncic.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Towns, a screen on Smith. He gets it in there. McCollum's got 11 in the second half.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Robinson, he's checked in for Zubac. Smith against Kennard. He got a piece of it. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Kennard outside. There's a screen by Toppin. Puts it up from the high post. Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
The offensive rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to McKee. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Bogdanovich.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. And for many years, we heard that the great 7-footers went extinct. But you have the MVP in Jokic, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis. Maybe it was just a temporary lull.
Well, it kind of was. I think, B.A., the game went to outside in, and now with these guys, they're making the game come back to inside out, and I am loving it.
The loudest and craziest fans.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Robinson with the block. Jones with the ball. McCollum covering. Hardaway, no good. Minnesota shooting only 42%. Doncic outside from the arc. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Jones.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Up and over McCollum. Jones misses. And so it's Minnesota with it. Towns a screen on Robinson. Doncic passes to Towns. Kicks it to Doncic. Picked it! A minute 37 left in the game. Pass to Wilkins. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most excited of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Doncic is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Right side Tatum. Back to Doncic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Clippers substitution.
Now Los Angeles with it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wilkins. Over Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And here's McCollum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
Good on the second one. Here's Garnett. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith.
Broke so back up. You can't stop it. Out of pocket. Talking about it. But you not. I'm the type it's time to go. You know I slide. I've been a hot one. Know that if you gon' join my side. I be the block up. Cracking the game. I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO. Making a change in this.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Minnesota. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Los Angeles Clippers, a game behind.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoff will be stiff.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Garnett out there with Wilkins. Then it's Divac. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Jones in a two-guard. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns. Luka Doncic out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Tatum in at the three spot. Now here's Jones. After Luka Doncic's miss. And he gets it to go. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Done. With the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Jones. About a minute played so far here in the first. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wilkins passes to Jones. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Offensive rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Garnett. It's Jones on the wing. Driving the lane.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
I'll tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. A floater. Towns with the defensive effort.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Scooped up. Pass to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Garnett with the block.
Cannot forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding. Knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Doncic passes to Towns. Hardaway with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Jones against McCollum. And the rejection by Towns. Doncic kicks to McCullough. From outside, off the mark. Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Garnett. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Tatum down low. Defended by Wilkins. The pass to Kuminga. Garnett, right side. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Mitchell Robinson.
Doncic against Hardaway. Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Garnett with a screen on Doncic. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jones. And it's McKee in for Tim Hardaway.
Give it up for your Timberwolves Sixers.
Doncic against Garnett. And it's Doncic missing. The Clippers in the lead. It's Kuzma penetrating. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from before. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Kuminga. Launches a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Kuzma passes to McKee. Garnett outside. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Towns in the corner. Will it go? McCollum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Williams, he's checked in for Towns. Toppin comes in for Kuminga. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's ball in for Doncic. And then for the Clippers, Barnes comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Smith subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. Coach knows going in that C.J. McCollum is going to get his points tonight. He explained you can't keep C.J. off the board. What you can do is make him work hard for those shots and settle for looks that aren't to his liking. The problem, of course, is that almost all shots are to his liking. Guys?
Thank you, David. Smith finds Robinson. Clock at 6. Kuzma with it. Williams picks him up. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Kuzma outside. There's the dish to McKee. The kick out to Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
Ball up top. Guarded by McKee. It's stolen by McKee. Kuzma against Williams. Outside for Robinson. Pass to McKee. Back to Robinson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Robinson a screen on Ball. McKee the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Toppin. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ball against McKee. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And then Tuffin with the jam.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barnes has got 5 now.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Tuffin throws it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
59 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Robinson. Now here's Kuzma. And the pass to McKee. Smith outside. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Tuffin with the steal. Bridges right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Tries from 10. Out to Kuzma. Another shot. It's blocked. Outside Ball. Rebounded by McKee. From deep. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Timberwolves on top, up by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Your Timberwolves.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Marcus Morris. Kennard is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Towns. Doncic is checked in for Ball. And the Clippers with the change here too. Jones checked in for Smith. Away against Doncic. The tray. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Jones against Kennard. And the rejection by Towns. Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. Towns trying to get open. That one drops one. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Kennard on the wing. Misses the 3. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Minnesota making some changes. Kuminga's come in for Marcus Morris, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Kennard. Now here's Devons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Garnett with it. Kuminga picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Devons. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 3. And here's McCollum for 3. Good on the triple. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open. So you've got to be ready to receive.
And they get it. And that one hits back iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Minnesota with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
The 3 from Tatum. He wants the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Garnett kicks to Hardaway. Jones. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And here's Jones following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Garnett outside. Vivant sets a screen. They need this one.
And once in a while, a team will have this kind of night where nothing is working, but it's still early. They have a chance to play themselves out of this funk if they just keep battling.
That shot misses. Good D by Wilkins. Clippers trail by 13. And Jones has it in the corner. With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Oh, the lightning quickness, the cool demeanor. No one works harder at the game of basketball than Jones. He's always in shape and always ready to make a play.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Vlade Divac. And it's McKee in for Hardaway. Out to Doncic. They double up Doncic. And here's McCollum for 3. Wilkins gets the rebound. Wilkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to McKee. Feeds to Jones. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Garnett's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Doncic feeling it out. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Timberwolves call time. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Robert Williams is checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Jason Tatum. Norman Bowles checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's ball in for Doncic.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Kuminga, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Passes it to Powell. Wide open. And the shot goes in. Powell's got his first bucket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Barnes passes to McKee. Clock at 4. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Now Ball. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. On the wing, Bridges. And stolen by Barnes.
2 minutes.
Ball against McKee. Smith outside. Robinson a screen on Powell. Here's Smith. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 19-3 run. Kuminga kicks to Bridges. Right wing. McKee for the triple. That shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. Loads it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Barnes. Minnesota with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The Timberwolves working the ball around, and Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Clippers trail by 17. McKee the pass to Robinson. Smith against Bridges. Robinson kicks to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Tim Hardaway is checked in for the Clippers. Ball finds Williams. Bridges, no one around him. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Right side Hardaway. Shoots over Powell. Hardaway with a terrific move and a basket. Hardaway has got his 2nd basket of the night. There's Ball with the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you.
Well, no doubt about it, fellas. He was cooking out there.
Well, what's he cooking?
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
His shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows what it'll take to break his rhythm? No one's been able to step up.
That is more than enough of us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Divac is out there with Garnett. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Jones. And it's Hardaway in at the point. Jones drives in. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Outside, Jones looking to end his cold spell.
Really a complete defender. I mean, Towns able to do it in the paint and on the perimeter. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappeared.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. No good that time. Hardaway against Doncic. In for his 7th bank in 14 tries.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Tatum. McCollum outside. Driving inside. That shot off. Divac with some nice D. Clippers trail by 19. Inside. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Towns. And the shot is good from Garnett. Garnett's got 12.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Who wants a t-shirt? Bang! Your Timberwolves dancer!
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
McCollum finds Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter. Hardaway with it. Now defended by McCollum. Timberwolves leading by 20. Tatum down low. Guarded by Hardaway. And there's the bucket from Tatum. 6 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the rejection by Towns. Tatum down low. Working on Jones. Tatum's shot is off. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
McKee's checked in for the Clippers. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They need this again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Towns.
Second team foul.
McCollum against Jones. Kuminga the pass to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Divac against Towns. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Good D by McCollum.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Obi Toppin's checked in for Kuminga. Bridges comes in for Tatum. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Ball in for Doncic. Robinson's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Jones. Now, here's Ball. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Wilkins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Garnett. And it's Barnes in for Wilkins.
Kuzma. Harrison Barnes.
Kuzma outside. Trying to end the drought. That shot no good. Bridges with some nice defense.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's McKee following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Here's Smith. Kennard with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Driving in. Here's Toppin. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Clippers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. There's a screen by Robinson. And McKee gets it to go. McKee's got his first basket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Towns, a screen on McKee. Ball finds Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Smith. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now the pass to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Well, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
Some changes for Minnesota. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Marcus Morris comes in for Toppin. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kennard. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Jones checked in for McKee. Powell, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. Jones looking for an opening. Kuzma kicks to Jones. Barnes against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Kuzma outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Kuzma. Barnes sets a screen for Kuzma. Kicks it out to Jones. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball, the pass to Williams. For 3, Bridges. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Kuzma with it. In the corner, it's Robinson. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
And so.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Powell. Marcus Morris is out there with Toppin. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Bogdanovic. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Bogdanovic against Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 20 points.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here is Hardaway. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the 3. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Doncic throws it down.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Jones against Doncic. Bogdanovic passes to Zubac, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Doncic, and he drops it in from the low post. 24 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Barnes. Minnesota with the rebound. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Doncic against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Now the feed to Hardaway. Over Kennard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Toppin, no one around him. His 3-pointers off the mark. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to Powell. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Los Angeles. McKee comes in for Tyus Jones, and he makes the first but misses the second. Doncic kicks to Kennard. And good that time. Kennard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Wilkins is checked in for Bogdanovich.
Second team foul. Clippers substitution, Dominique Wilkins.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
Now, here's Doncic. And Toppin throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. And that one drops for him.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And Doncic, here we go. An easy 2 points on the way. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Stolen by Zubac. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And here is Doncic. Over Hardaway. Doncic finds Kennard. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. To the right side. Here's Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Marcus Morris. Kuminga comes in for Toppin. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And McCollum subbed in for Kennard. The Clippers also making some changes. Adi Divac checked in for Zubac. And Kyle Kuzma subbed in for Tim Hardaway. It's stolen by McKee. And even 3-on-3 break. Garnett with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
After being selected first overall in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns averaged a double-double in his first year. He was the unanimous Rookie of the Year that season, and just the 5th such Rookie of the Year in league history.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Kevin Garnett. And Towns throws it down.
He just powered on that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Garnett, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
And it's McCollum in the corner. It's stolen by Wilkins. Now the Clippers moving it up. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Wilkins.
The assist.
Wilkins has got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Towns. Doncic with it. Wilkins picks him up. And the basket by McCollum.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Garnett inside. That shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And it's McCollum off the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Doncic finds Tatum. Back to Doncic. And the 3 off target. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McKee. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doncic passes to Towns, and it's blocked by Divac. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Toppin, he's checked in for Towns. Marcus Morris comes in for Kuminga. Norman Powell's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Kennard in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. It's McCollum with the drive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Los Angeles guys shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against Los Angeles.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Los Angeles, Barnes comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Smith subbed in for McKee. And Garnett misses. Bridges against Barnes. Up top, Powell. Here's Kennard. Another miss by Minnesota. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game